Every season there are a ton of animes that get released, and I'd say about 80%, to put in technical and professional terms, are pee pee poo poo. And then there's 10% that are just overhyped pee pee poo poo. 5% are good, and I'd say the last 5% are the sleepers. These are the good shows that never see the light of day because they're overshadowed by the big name releases, or they just never catch traction despite how good they actually are. There are two shows this season I think are being slept on. The first in particular is your boy Kongming. Now, are you degenerate that simps over idol anime? Because you might like it. Do you like historical anime that executes strategic plans? Because you might like it. Do you like crispy fight scenes? Well, this might not actually be the show for you, but if you try it, you might like it. And I mean, does an 8.32 out of 10 anime on my anime list look like it should have as many followers as a 6.39 Isakai? This show's a comedy about a strategist from the Three Kingdoms era China named Kongming. He dies and is reverse isekai'd into modern day Japan on Halloween night. Thinking he has been sent to hell, he accepts it as a punishment and goes along with it. He then hears a girl named Iko singing at a club and falls in love with her song and music. Afterwards they meet and she helps him adjust to living in Japan, and in return he vows to use his strategic mind to help her achieve her dreams in the cutthroat music industry. Long story short, this anime is as if a dusty old historical figure saw an idol anime and said hold my beer and just did everything about it better. People are always hyping up some of the idol anime, and I tried them and they aren't anything special if you ask me. They all use the same cookie cutter outline, then just decorate the surface level a little differently. The things that make the show different are, for one, the animation and art style. They don't rely on CGI and still frames when showing her perform, which thank God, because I could not stand to see any more of this. As far as stories go, it's nothing much. I mean, it's an idol anime. They sing, they grow bigger, they repeat, they have fun along the way. I don't know what you expect. Idol anime simps are simple creatures. However, it is pretty refreshing because of the different elements they add to the show. Like, who would have thought this crusty old dude from China would be throwing ragers like this in Japan by using illusionary effects to keep people from leaving? Now the characters, I will say, make the show. When you first meet Iko, she's lacking in confidence and doesn't have much of a following. Kongming hands his beers off, gets to work, and books her 2 gigs, boosts her following and confidence using old war strategies. Then there's this Yakuza guy who isn't super important, and I can say that with the utmost confidence because they don't even bother giving him a name. They literally just call him Owner. But he's like an overprotective dad that is made for comic relief. Overall, they have a great cast that mesh really well together and create a lot of funny moments. Overall, I say the story is a pretty basic idol story, so 1.5 out of 2.5. The elements they added to give it a new take, I say is very refreshing, so 2 out of 2.5 for that. The characters mesh well together, creating a cast you grow to love because you can feel the heartwarming moments and you laugh along with them, so 2.5 out of 2.5. Then the animation I give a 2.5 out of 2.5 also, because they didn't do what every other idol anime does and actually put in the effort to make some clean animations instead of using CGI or still frames when they perform. So a total of 8.5 out of 10. And after hearing what I had to say, can you seriously look me in the face and tell me that this deserves to have as much attention as the 6.39 trash Isakai? Now, the second show has a bigger following than your boy Kongming, but I think the show still deserves way more attention than it is getting right now. It's called Summertime Rendering. Shinpei grew up in a close-knit small community. Then when his parents died, he moved in with his friends Yushio and Mio. Fast forward many years and Shinpei has left the island, but is returning to attend Yushio's funeral. After attending the funeral, he learns that her death could possibly be part of a murder case and not just an accident. I'm not going to get into it any further because it is a mystery series, and the entire point of the show is the plot twists and the surprises, and I don't want to be that guy that ruins it for you by spoiling it. I'm looking at you, One Piece manga readers that plastered Gear 5 Luffy all over your YouTube thumbnails and TikTok videos, and I just want you to know that not all of us have read the 1044 chapters while watching the anime and not reading the manga. It's okay. I'm not mad though. Only one episode has aired so far, but oh my god, did it hook me. Things were popping off in the last 5 minutes, and quite frankly, I don't even know how the next episode's going to start or go. It left me hanging on a Grand Canyon-sized cliff of a cliffhanger. Also, the main characters all carry this mysterious side, like you're not getting the whole story from them, and it adds a whole other level of tension to the story. And the side and background characters all play this super blissful, ignorant, happy lives civilians. Kind of like when you were little and you were kicking the soccer ball in the house and your mom told you not to because you're going to break something, and when she leaves you start kicking it around again and you knock the lamp over and it chips, and you turn the chip side around towards the wall and pretend like nothing happened, and she's happy for like a couple weeks and then she finds it and then she's mad again, but she was so happy when she didn't know you broke it. It's kind of like that. Then finally, the art and animation are both really nice in the show. The animation is smooth and flows really well, and the art is also well done. It gives the feeling the characters are alive and have a soul and not just animations on a screen. It only has the one episode, and I haven't read any of the manga or stories so far, but based on what I've seen in that one episode, I give it a straight 2.5 out of 2.5 for a perfect 10. But I'm a little biased because I'm an absolute simp for mysteries. But if you want to see more unbiased, or biased opinions too, and hot takes, then go ahead and subscribe. And if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and like it, and I'll see you in the next one.